What's up everybody, it's the Aidan Sports Show and welcome back to another video. Today we've got the Chicago Bulls versus Milwaukee Bucks game reaction. The Chicago Bulls with a very poor performance in tonight's game, back to back, and they let us down big time, and we have a lot, well, not really too much to talk about. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Aidan Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on. If you don't know the scoreline for this game, the Chicago Bulls lost 126-96. Bulls were just dominated everywhere on the court today. Offense, defense, we had so many turnovers. We weren't good transition defense, not good perimeter defense, not good paint defense. Very poor shot selection, poor playmaking. The whole lot. Everything you could name, the Bulls were really poor in today. Look, you can just show the gulf in talent between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Chicago Bulls. There is leaps and bounds ahead of these two teams. I mean, this is the 11th victory that the Milwaukee Bucks have gotten against the Chicago Bulls in a row. 11 straight, and we have failed to beat the Milwaukee Bucks 11 times. That's very underwhelming news to hear, and it didn't really help, as this is probably the biggest loss we've had for the Milwaukee Bucks in, I would say, last season, probably this season, definitely this season. And yeah, it's just a bad performance overall. I don't really have anything else to say. Look, we were bad. We were bad. This is one of the games where you turn it off at halftime because you know what was going to happen after the second quarter. You knew that this was not going to be a comeback. You knew the Bulls weren't going to fight for it. You knew the Bulls were going to come out with no energy. Again, look, you can put all the excuses in the bag you like. We're short-staffed. Players have the COVID. Some players are injured. We came off a back-to-back. Whatever the case may be, losing by that much is not acceptable. So in that retrospect, I'm putting no excuses on the Chicago Bulls end. We were the worst team. We were by far. We were shockingly bad, and we deserved to lose by the amount that we did. This is one of those games. You just have to take it. It's hard. It's not easy to lose a game, but especially to get decimated the way that we did, knowing that your team just was outclassed in every way. Take it, move on. Hopefully we do a lot better against the Dallas Mavericks, who we have next. I'm going to keep this short. I'm not going to make this a 10-minute video because at the end of the day, how much more is there to talk about than just we were bad all around? There's not really that much else to say. Going into specifics is just a little bit weird. Moving into individual performers, I guess, Zach LaVine had an okay night, 16 points, 6 rebounds. Again, Drew Holiday was on Zach LaVine, so I'm not surprised that he played a relatively lesser game than what he usually would. Wendell Carter had a pretty average game as well, pretty normal game from him this season, 12 points and 5 rebounds. Kobe White had 12 points. Kobe White was really bad today. Really bad. He must improve. Patrick Williams against Giannis had 8 points and 6 rebounds. Patrick Williams, again, they were just abusing him on the defensive side. He's a young rookie. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to have bad games. Not much else to say there. Denzel Valentine is probably one of the only players that really contributed off of the bench in this game as well. 14 points and 5 rebounds. If you watch until the fourth quarter, you got to see a lot of our players that you don't get to see, which I guess to an extent is somewhat exciting. There's not too much excitement there, but if you wanted to see Devin Dotson play, he did play in this game. If you wanted to see Makoko play, he played in this game. If you wanted to see Daniel Gafford, Cristiano Felicio play, he played in this game. If you wanted to see those players, I guess that's a positive for you. I wanted to see Devin Dotson play for sure. So again, that's about that much of a positive out of a very negative game. And yeah, that's about it. That's individual performers, ladies and gentlemen. Not really much else to go through. The person that must improve, in my opinion, has to be Kobe White. I know Kobe White had 12 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Kobe White, shot selection-wise, Kobe White turnover-wise, I think Kobe White was just definitely the worst player on that court today. And again, second-year rookie, needs to improve, needs to do better. There are a lot of players that need to do better on this team for sure. But for the most part, again, even rebounding, something I didn't even forget. I forgot as well. We were poor on the rebounding side as well. So yeah, Kobe White needs to improve in the next game. And the player of the game, I'm actually going to give it to Denzel Valentine. I don't care. I know Zach LaVine got 16 points. But Denzel Valentine got 14 and 21. Zach LaVine played near 27 minutes, and he basically did very similar things to Denzel Valentine. So give it to Denzel Valentine. Why not? There's not many times you're going to give it to Denzel Valentine throughout the season. Going to give it to him today. I felt like he deserved it. Again, this is not really much of it's a game reaction, but it's more of a, what am I supposed to say? Like, what would you like me to say about this game? How am I going to explain it any more than what I did today? We were bad. We got a lot of turnovers, rebounds, defense, help defense, perimeter offensive, paint defense. All of them were struggles. Offensively, we turned the ball over. We made the wrong shot selections majority of the time. I mean, Thaddeus Young was shooting threes. We went back to seeing the Jim Boylan type offense. We didn't see Thaddeus Young in the post. We didn't see Thaddeus Young beating men off the dribble. We didn't see any of that. It sucks. It's not going to be easy to take. A lot of people will be frustrated after that performance tonight. The Bulls now sit 2-4. Look, the expected result came out of this game. I think I wanted to see us compete, but we didn't even do that. So that's what is the more frustrating thing compared to actually losing to the Bucks, is competing with the Bucks. And so far, we have got blown out by every single good team that we faced. We are 2-4. Look, I don't classify the Warriors as a great team right now, but the Hawks, I believe, are a very good team. The Pacers, I believe, are a very good team. We got blown out by both of them. The Bucks are clearly a good team, and we got blown out by them. So it shows where we're at right now. We're not a top team. We're not a team that is going to be guaranteeing a playoff spot. We are a team that's still fighting for it. It's exactly where we expect to be. But if we're going to be competing, we have a tough schedule. We cannot simply lose games like that the way that we lost them. Look, we're 2-4. It's very, very unfortunate. The next game's against the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, according to my knowledge, I haven't seen too much Dallas games, but the Dallas Mavericks, from what I've seen, has been struggling a little bit. I think Porzingis was out for their last few games. They did beat the Heat, but they lost to the Hornets. It's a bit of an up and down season for the Dallas Mavericks, so hopefully we can get them on a bad night and we can end up fighting for that. Hopefully the Bulls are going to get well rested, because there's no excuses against the Dallas Mavericks either. There's no excuses for the Bulls today. No excuses for the Dallas Mavericks on Monday, or for Sunday for you guys. We have to play a lot better than what we did. There is simply no excuses. If we come out with that type of offense and that type of defense against the Dallas Mavericks, against any team that we face, we're losing those games. We're getting blown out in those games. So I want to see the Bulls play better, and hopefully they will. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Take care and peace.